All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to another great session with the presidential candidates of the fictional Common Sense People's Party. Now, I have said on many occasions here that when people in government are actually doing their jobs, they need not talk much. The people see for themselves and they will conclude if the government is doing well or not. But this is very unlike the APC. What the APC does is to buy over or intimidate the media houses into writing good things about their government just to deceive the masses. For many years, Nigerian mainstream media ignored the calamities of Buhari regime and kept on praising him and writing anti-corruption articles until things went extremely bad. They had Lai Mohammed helping them with the supply of lies and false topics, and that was how they lied Nigeria into serious economic recession. Today, the media has started that same thing with the Tinubu administration, lying to the people that Tinubu is doing so well when the country is upside down. And this time around, they have this man, Ajuri Ngelale, supplying them with lies. Ajuri Ngelale is now the one playing the role of Lai Mohammed. But on this particular occasion, APC and Tinubu told a very big lie to Nigerian people, and that lie backfired immediately. Before I show you that lie and how it backfired, let me quickly show you this video. Remember the viral video where half bag of rice was given to a whole estate in Ogun State as palliative of subsidy removal? Well, the governor of Ogun State, Dapo Abiodun, in this interview, told the people of Ogun State that the palliative is not for everybody, that was not the original plan. Listen to him.
You said you were rolling out some plans to immediately give out some funds to workers in the state to also, in terms of provision of food items and also transportation to relieve the pains of the people of the state. And those who be asking the question, the 2 billion naira that has been shared to each state, which is supposed to be a first tranche of the 5 billion that was supposed to go to each of the states. I was asking your colleague governor in Anambra State, and he was talking about how his own state are going to go about it. But the people of Nigeria and perhaps the Ogun State people would like to also know tonight, in vivid terms, how much have you been able to deliver in terms of the palliatives? What should they be expecting in the coming days? Are they also able to see for themselves in pictorial and in video format across the state what you have made out of those funds?
Well, let me tell you, Shehu. Ogun State has probably about 6 million people. And it will be impossible to, within the immediate term, provide palliatives for 6 million people. That was never the intention. The intention was to identify those that are poor, the elderly, the vulnerable, and those kind of people that would have been much more adversely affected by the removal of the fuel subsidy and begin to intervene in their condition. And it was those people that we targeted. And what we did was we put together a committee at the center, and that same committee was replicated, and cascaded down to each local government and each ward. So in the committees, we had our council chairman, we had, members of the religious community, the Muslims, the Christians, the traditional rulers.
You heard him. He said the palliative is for the worst affected, those who are worst affected by the subsidy removal. How do you measure the rate at which subsidy removal affected each citizen? Just how? So you set up a committee consisting of local government chairmen, religious and traditional rulers to decide on those who are worst affected by the subsidy removal. Are you telling me that those chairmen, religious and traditional rulers didn't get huge numbers from those palliatives? Can you tell me that? National Assembly members got palliatives in billions, but I am not entitled to palliative because I live in a flat in an estate. What is coming will swallow all of you. Just watch. Now, let us look at the lie that APC and Tinubu told and how it completely backfired immediately. Look at how the papers reported it. Tinubu has recorded progress in tackling Nigeria's security challenges. Presidency. The presidency has said Bola Tinubu-led administration has made substantial progress on security. Ajuri Ngelale, the special advisor to the president, who made the remarks on Sunday during an interview on TVC, said the high rate of casualties across the country that used to flood the cover pages of national newspapers has now been drastically reduced. He said security no longer dominates discourse amongst Nigerians due to the actions of the government, adding that keeping the country safe is the foundation on which to build investors' confidence. When you look at the progress made with respect to the national security situation in the country, I think it is important to note the reason why much of the conversation in the country is looking at things like the economy, looking at things like political development. He said, this is really a testament to the fact that the national security situation has evolved to the extent that it is no longer the primary talking point in the country. Before now, a few months ago, a year ago, or 2 years ago, you opened a newspaper and on the front page, you are going to be seeing massive numbers about casualties of people in different parts of the country, from the middle belt to the northeast, to the northwest, to the southeast, and at some point, even with agitations in the southwest. We have come a long way from that. Right now, you are not seeing those numbers now. Now, this is what these guys have done. They have bought over the media and they have made sure that they control what the media is reporting. So we are no longer seeing those things on the front pages of newspaper, and he thinks we are foolish. He thinks we do not know that they are the ones that bought over the media and they are not allowing us to see those killings. But immediately after they said this, as if they now made those bandits angry, they made the terrorists angry. Terrorists now began to attack left, right, and center to show them that they have not done anything in terms of security. They started attacking people. And the media had no option than to begin to report it because it was getting embarrassing. Look at this one. Terrorists kill 10 farmers in Taraba as Nigerian police deploy special operatives. It is after killing that they would deploy special operatives. And this one says, terrorists abduct over 150 in Zamfara for failure to pay imposed levies. Kidnapping for ransom has become rife in the northwest in recent years, with bandits targeting villages, schools, and travelers. Now, bandits have gone to the point of imposing levies, and they are still doing it. They are thriving in it. Now they have kidnapped 150, but the government is coming to lie to us that they have nipped everything in the bud. What a shame. And look at how Nigerians reacted. Look at some of the tweet reactions. This tweet here says, but this government said no more terrorists. They said they had been wiped out. Waiting can't happen. That's exactly what we are talking about here. And this tweet right here says, deploy special operations after the killings, Abi. Okay, oh, that is it. It is always after the terrorists have done their thing that they will deploy special operatives. This tweet here says, which way Nigeria? Their masters have asked them to go back to work as elections are over. What a nation. And this tweet here says, the North is like a free market zone. Every day is an open season. This is sad. Of course, the North is open for these headsmen, these gunmen to do whatever they want to do. And it is because it is the Northerners that brought this thing upon Nigeria. That is why they are suffering it the most. This tweet by Tunde Bakari says, there is no solution yet, while our leading political elites are busy looting the treasury. Ours is an anomic society. Shame on you lots, criminal Nigerian politicians. And this tweet by Mark David says, which terrorist? Why not say it the way it is? That Fulani land grabbers killed 10 farmers and stop reporting fake news. What are terrorists doing in farmland? This man is saying they should just go straight to the point and say that Fulani herdsmen killed farmers. This tweet here says, where are those standing for Hamas? As the brother of Hamas are killing innocent farmers in the north, I'm sure they will still support them. You will not see Fulani Northerner talking about killing in the north, but easily protesting against Israel, who are defending their land against terrorists. This one shocked me. Oh. Una go leave waiting they happen for Nigeria. Go they protest waiting they happen for Israel. What a country. And one thing you must know is this. If the media tells you 10 farmers were taken out in Taraba, just know that it was actually about 20 to 30 farmers or even more. If the media says 150 were abducted in Zamfara, the actual number will be outrageous. For the media to have quoted 150 persons, it could be 500 persons or more. And this is what we have been dealing with since the APC took over in 2015. I mean, we have always had our problems as a nation, but terror was not one of them. That one came with the APC. And I don't see this country ridding itself of terror until the APC is thrown out. Anyway, make I leave am here. Make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news where una go like. Why? Because of una. Now I dey here. So don't go away. Don't go away.